March 8, 2014 began like any other day. The sun rose over Kuala Lumpur International Airport, casting a golden hue over the bustling terminal. Passengers moved through the gates, some with a sense of excitement, others with the calm demeanor of seasoned travelers. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, a Boeing 777, was scheduled for a routine flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. The aircraft, known for its reliability and advanced technology, was expected to make the journey without incident. On board were 227 passengers and 12 crew members, representing various nationalities, all anticipating a safe arrival at their destination. Among them were families, business travelers, and tourists, each with their own stories and reasons for travel. Little did anyone know that this seemingly ordinary flight would soon become one of the biggest aviation mysteries in history. As the plane soared into the night sky, it carried with it the hopes and dreams of those on board, unaware of the fate that awaited them. As the plane took off into the night sky, it carried with it the hopes and dreams of those on board, unaware that they were embarking on a journey that would remain shrouded in mystery. The night was calm, and the city lights below slowly faded as the aircraft climbed to its cruising altitude. The world watched in astonishment as news of the missing plane spread like wildfire. Media outlets around the globe interrupted their regular programming to report on the disappearance, and people everywhere were glued to their screens, hoping for updates. How could a sophisticated aircraft, equipped with advanced technology, simply vanish without a trace? The Boeing 777 was one of the most advanced planes in the sky, with state-of-the-art navigation and communication systems. Yet, it had disappeared, leaving experts and authorities baffled. The disappearance of MH370 left an unfillable void in the lives of the families and friends of those on board. They gathered at airports and held vigils, clinging to hope but fearing the worst. The uncertainty was unbearable, and the lack of answers only deepened their anguish. The world grappled with the enormity of the tragedy, united in grief and disbelief. People from all corners of the globe expressed their condolences and support, creating a global community bound by shared sorrow. The search for MH370 became a symbol of humanity's quest for answers and closure. The initial hours following the plane's disappearance were marked by confusion and a desperate search for answers. Air traffic controllers lost contact with MH370 just 38 minutes after takeoff, while it was flying over the Gulf of Thailand. Radar data showed the plane deviating from its planned flight path, turning west and then south over the Malay Peninsula. This unexpected change in course, coupled with the lack of communication from the cockpit, fueled speculation about what might have transpired. The last confirmed radar contact placed MH370 hundreds of miles off course, flying southwest over the Indian Ocean. This revelation dramatically expanded the search area, presenting a daunting challenge for search and rescue teams. Adding to the complexity, the plane's transponder, which transmits its location, had been switched off. This deliberate action further deepened the mystery, leaving investigators to grapple with the possibility of foul play. As days turned into weeks, a massive international search and rescue operation was launched, spanning thousands of square miles of ocean. Navies and air forces from multiple countries joined forces, deploying ships, aircraft, and sophisticated underwater equipment. The initial focus was on the South China Sea, where the plane was last in contact with air traffic control. However, as more data emerged, including satellite analysis of the plane's possible trajectory, the search area shifted to the southern Indian Ocean. Despite the extensive efforts, no sign of the missing plane was found. The vastness of the ocean, coupled with the challenging weather conditions and the lack of a precise crash site, made the search an incredibly difficult undertaking. The search for MH370 became one of the largest and most expensive in aviation history. It involved the collaboration of experts from around the world, all determined to find answers to this perplexing mystery. Section 4. Unraveling the Puzzle, Theories and Speculations. The mystery of MH370 has captivated the world, leading to a myriad of theories and speculations as experts and enthusiasts alike try to piece together what happened on that fateful flight. The absence of concrete evidence surrounding MH370's disappearance gave rise to numerous theories and speculations. The lack of definitive answers has only fueled the imagination of many, leading to a wide range of possible explanations. Experts and amateur sleuths alike put forward their hypotheses, ranging from technical malfunctions to deliberate acts of terrorism or hijacking. Each theory brings with it a different perspective on the events that may have unfolded in the skies. One prominent theory suggested that a sudden decompression in the cockpit incapacitated the crew, leading to the plane flying on autopilot until it ran out of fuel and crashed. This scenario, while plausible, raises questions about the sequence of events that could have led to such a catastrophic failure. Others speculated about a possible fire or catastrophic engine failure. A fire on board could have caused significant damage, leading to a loss of control and communication. The idea of an engine failure also points to a mechanical issue that could have had dire consequences. The deliberate shutdown of the transponder and the plane's deviation from its planned route fueled theories of a hijacking or a rogue pilot deliberately steering the plane off course. This theory suggests a more sinister motive behind the disappearance, with the pilot or an intruder taking control of the aircraft. However, no credible claims of responsibility or motives were ever established. The lack of evidence supporting a hijacking or deliberate act leaves many questions unanswered and adds to the complexity of the investigation. Adding to the enigma, a few pieces of debris, later confirmed to be from MH370, washed ashore on islands in the Indian Ocean. These fragments provided some clues but also deepened the mystery, as they were found far from the plane's last known location. These fragments offered tantalizing clues but failed to provide a definitive answer to the plane's final resting place. The discovery of the debris sparked renewed interest and hope for answers, but the vast expanse of the ocean continues to guard its secrets closely. The search for MH370 remains one of the most challenging and enduring mysteries in aviation history, with each new piece of evidence bringing us closer, yet still leaving us in the dark about the true fate of the flight. Section 5. Technological Allies, the hunt for the missing black boxes. Central to unraveling the mystery of MH370 were the plane's black boxes, the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder. These devices are designed to withstand extreme conditions and are crucial in piecing together the final moments of any flight. They are the silent witnesses to the last seconds of the aircraft's journey. These devices hold crucial information about the plane's final moments, including its altitude, speed, and any conversations in the cockpit. The flight data recorder captures a wealth of technical data, while the cockpit voice recorder preserves the last 2 hours of audio from the cockpit, including conversations, alarms, and background noise. Locating these black boxes became a top priority for investigators. The data they contain could provide vital clues to what happened during the flight's final moments. Without this information, understanding the sequence of events that led to the disappearance would be nearly impossible. Underwater sonar equipment was deployed to scan the seabed for any signs of the wreckage. This technology sends out sound waves and measures their return time to create detailed images of the ocean floor. It is an essential tool in the search for underwater objects. Autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, were also used to map the ocean floor in greater detail. These robotic devices can operate independently and are equipped with advanced sensors and cameras to capture high-resolution images of the seabed. The search for the black boxes was a race against time, as their battery life was limited. Typically, the batteries in these devices last about 30 days, emitting a signal that can be detected by search teams. Once the batteries die, finding the black boxes becomes exponentially more difficult. The longer it took to find them, the dimmer the chances of retrieving valuable data that could shed light on the events leading up to the plane's disappearance. Every passing day reduced the likelihood of a successful recovery, adding immense pressure on the search teams. Despite the advanced technology employed, the search for the black boxes proved to be an arduous task. The ocean is vast and deep, and the search area was enormous, making it like looking for a needle in a haystack. The technology, while sophisticated, had its limitations in such a challenging environment. The vastness of the search area, the depth of the ocean, and the challenging underwater terrain posed significant obstacles. The seabed in the search area is rugged and uneven, with underwater mountains and valleys that complicate the search efforts. The sheer scale of the task was daunting, but the search teams remained determined, knowing that finding the black boxes was crucial to solving the mystery of MH370.